Another shard of reality cracks. Neon bleeds into the wet pavement. Gotta get through this checkpoint. Target acquisition is priority, even if the chrome's screaming. Checkpoint's a maze of scanners and prefabs, corporate security, meat puppets wired to cameras and biometric locks. Each one's a potential liability. Protocol demands stealth, but the shakes are winning. Hearts hammering against ribs. Feels like it's gonna rupture. Need a hit. No time? Target profile confirms physical match. Mirror image. Only way to get close is deception. Slipping past these gonks. The scanner whirs, bathing me in sickly green light. See my reflection warped in the chrome. Or is it him? The walls seem to breathe. Code errors flicker in vision, glitching hard. Guards eyeing me, can smell the fear sweating off them. They know something's wrong, gotta maintain the persona, act normal. It's all a stage, play the role, extraction imminent. See him, the double, walking towards the exit. Same walk, same build, same dead eyes. It's like staring into a broken mirror. This withdrawal is twisting everything. Must focus, eliminate asset. Contract dictates no witnesses. It's a clean operation, even in this state. Mitigation is key. No collateral damage. Minimize liabilities. Gotta get past this security scan first. It's gonna burn. Biometrics are all wrong. Fake credentials. Just gotta act like everything's preem. Or get flatlined right here. The double disappears into the crowd. Lost visual. Latency is killing me. Meat space is a glitchy, slow nightmare. Need to hack his implant feed, access his thoughts, find his location. System intrusion, firewall breached, ice broken, data stream accessed, target heading to a nightclub. Makes sense. Weakness for pleasure. Standard profile, predictable, but the access is corrupted. Fragments of his memories, his fears, flooding my mind. See my own face in his thoughts, see my own death. This is not standard, it's a zero-day attack. The guards are closing in. Biomonitors going wild. Chrome's rejecting the interference. Gonna lose it. Got a delta. Get to the club. Flatline this nightmare. Push past the crowd, adrenaline pumping, world spinning. Is he still the target? Or am I just a pawn? This whole operation's gone sideways. Full system failure. Suddenly he's right in front of me. Gun drawn. He sees the chrome, the desperation, he knows. And he smiles. A cold corporate smile. Says, end of line, asset. The flash. The pain. The silence. Maybe this was the plan all along. Clean up loose ends. Deception complete. ROI achieved. No more liabilities. Just static and code errors. City's a scrap heap, chrome and rot. Walls closing in, used to be the Badlands, open road, horizon, now ceilings. Can't breathe right. Got a call from an old flame, someone still tethered to the city's dead heart. Said her kid's got his pet snatched. Some kind of fancy rat, worth eddies maybe. Turns out the rat's a ferret and it belongs to the Hammer, some gonk running the 9th Street Angels. Laundromat's his front, clean clothes, dirty business, stuck in the spin cycle. Had to grease a few palms, slip past the bouncers. Inside smells like bleach and desperation, always does. Found the ferret, caged naturally. Hammer's got a taste for the finer things like chrome plating his skull. Real psycho. Extraction was messy, engines roaring, tires squealing, iron flying. Had to turn the laundromat into a damn demolition derby. Got the ferret, no thanks to those city slickers. Delivered it back to the kid. She was happy. Almost worth it. Almost. Then she shows me what was in the ferret's cage, hidden under the bedding. Not eddies, not chrome, but a pouch of seeds. Real seeds. From a real plant. Hammer wanted these? What for? This concrete jungle don't sprout nothing but trouble. Turns out the seeds are rare, pre-collapse heirloom variety, worth a fortune to some eco-nutters trying to reclaim the city. The Hammer wanted to sell them to the corpos, who crushed the last bits of green for profit. Damn shame. Fuel for the engine of greed. Took the seeds. Couldn't leave him. Headed back to the Badlands. Maybe, just maybe, can find a patch of dirt where they'll grow. not for profit, not for some corpore's garden, but to remind myself that something real can still exist in this chrome-plated world. The horizon calls, the engine roars, and the dust devils whisper tales of forgotten gardens. One seed, one hope against the dark. Doubt it'll work, but damn, gotta try. This city's a wasteland of chrome and blood, and the land is calling me home one last time. Dust devils danced in the Badlands, but the horizon called. Needed eddies, needed to burn the city, but eddies first. Word on the wind. Blackmail data, corpos sweating lead. Perfect. Found the pawn shop wedged between a noodle stall and a brain dance parlor. Salvage heaven, the flickering sign proclaimed. Smelled of ozone and desperation. Inside, chrome and broken dreams. Gotta upload this data? Corpos think they can bury their sins? They're gonna choke on him. Data shard felt cold against my palm. Contained the truth, the leverage I needed. Place was a maze of junk. Cyberdecks stacked next to rusted engines. Holographic ads screamed about discounts on cyberware. Felt like home, in a twisted way. Found a terminal tucked away in the back. Looked ancient, but functional. Started the upload. Network was slow, like dragging a dead mule through mud. Suddenly, alarms blared. Red lights flashed. The terminal screen flickered, displaying a message. Welcome, CEO. System access granted. CEO? What in the dust-blasted hell? The system recognized me. Me, a nomad, a drifter, an exile. This couldn't be right. This was a glitch, a nasty one. Memories flickered, a life before the Badlands, a sterile office, a chrome tower scraping the sky. A name I'd buried deep, shed like old skin. Not anymore. Security bots swarmed, basic models but still packing heat. Needed to delta and fast. This upload was gonna have to wait. Survival first, always. Grabbed a rusty pipe from a nearby shelf. Improvised weapon, not preem, but better than nothing. Bots were closing in, no time to waste. This wasn't my family's fight. Smashed the first bot with the pipe. Sparks flew. Another one took a shot, narrowly missing my head. Adrenaline coursed through my veins, burning like octane. Leapt over a pile of discarded cybernetics, dodging laser fire. Found a side door, kicked it open. Freedom was a sliver of light in the darkness. Back on the street, the city swallowed me whole. The upload was scrubbed, the blackmail lost, but the memories remained, a burning brand on my soul. Who was I? Nomad? CEO? Both? Neither? The road called, but the past was a hungry dog, nipping at my heels. Knew this wasn't over. Not by a long shot. The engine roared to life. Headed back to the Badlands, but this time I carried a ghost. A ghost of a life I thought I'd left behind, and a score to settle. Glitch City VR, prime spot for escaping the meat. But tonight the ice was cracked. Reality flickered, code bled through the immersion. Something was wrong, dead wrong. Heard whispers of the soul swap tech. New body, clean slate, desperate gonks lined up, willing to pay any eddies. Didn't know the fine print, chum. No one ever does. This guy, Dex, was flatlined, terminal, organs fried. Last resort, upload his mind, ditch the dying shell. Problem, needed a fresh body, a vacant one. Glitch City VR offered a solution. A VR coma ward full of meatbags jacked in, minds fried by corrupted code, prime real estate for a soul transplant. The netrunners promised a clean transfer, seamless upload, Dex's mind into the empty vessel. But firewalls are never perfect, are they? Code always bleeds. Dex was strapped in, netrunners jacking him in. The VR club pulsed with corrupted energy, a digital storm brewing. This wasn't going to be preem. The upload started. Code screamed, ice shattered. Dex's mind flooded the net, searching for its new home, but something else was lurking in the dark. A rogue demon, a glitch in the system. It latched onto Dex's signal, a digital parasite feeding on his consciousness. This wasn't a soul swap, it was a soul auction. Dex's memories, his personality, his very being, it was all being stripped away, fragmented and sold off in the digital black market, gone like dust in the wind. The upload completed, Dex woke up in the new body, strong, healthy, alive. But it wasn't him. A hollow shell filled with echoes of someone who used to be. The netrunners collected their eddies and dealt it. Another job done, another soul lost. Didn't care about the cost, just the profit. Now, Dex roams Night City, a stranger in his own skin, a ghost in the machine. He remembers snippets, fragments of a life he can no longer claim. The soul swap. Preem Tech, Nova Promise, but in Night City, everything has a price. Sometimes, it's your very self.
Eat or be eaten, Chum, always. So next time you think about escaping the meat, remember Dex. Remember the auction and ask yourself, what's your soul worth? In this chrome-plated hellhole, you're just another piece of code, another asset waiting to be exploited. Sweet dreams, Gonk. Rooftop shimmered. Acid rain hammered the plasteel dome overhead. The only thing keeping us from melting. This ain't no joyride. Gotta score meds. Orphanage needs it, see? This Corpo Tower, Novamed, Preem Target. Knew the blueprints cold. Ventilation shafts, security cams. All mapped in my head, Chum. No room for glitch. Rico, my best Gonk, hotwired the elevator. Preem Netrunner, that kid. Doors opened right into the rooftop pool area. Fake beach, chrome palm trees, sick. Pool glittered, filtered, but I ain't relaxing. Gotta find the safe. Rumor said it's hidden behind some kinda fancy water feature. Time ticking. Found it. Fake rock wall, laser grid, the works. Rico bypassed the system. Heard the click. Safe door swung open. Thought we hit the jackpot. Nothing. Empty. Except for one thing. Mirror. Chrome frame. Perfect reflection. Looked right back at me. Like the city mocking us, yeah? Rico curses. Said the intel was solid. Somebody dealt it with the goods, double-crossed us, knew we were coming, felt like a setup, Nova 1. Suddenly alarms blared. Corpse onto us. No time to waste. Gotta move, fast. Down the ventilation shaft, Rico first. Me right behind him. Iron ready. Shaft was narrow, tight squeeze. Heard Rico shout. Metal crunch. Looked down, saw his leg pinned. Trap. The corpse knew exactly where we'd go. Tried to free him. Nothing doing. Reinforced plasteel. Rico screamed, begged me to go, save the meds, even if there ain't any. Get to the kids. Didn't want to leave him. He's family. But the clock's ticking. Corpse closing in. Made the call. Had to Delta. Promised him I'd get even somehow. Slid down the shaft, hearing Rico's screams fade. Landed hard in the garbage compactor room. Smelled like death and despair. Standard Night City. Made it back to the streets. No meds, no Rico. Just another score gone sideways. That mirror, it ain't showing my reflection. Showing the whole damn city. Gonna find who set us up. Gonna make him pay. For Rico.
For the kids, for everything. This ain't over. Not by a long shot. Bet your Eddie's on it. The orphanage is still waiting. Empty-handed. Looked into the dark eyes. Promises broken. Mirror shows it all. Night City always wins. Always flatlines ya. Meat space. Slow. So very slow. Like running code on a potato. Need to crack this ice. The target, Arasaka exec holed up in some Zen garden, holographic koi, concrete pagodas, pretentious firewall. My objective? Excise a memory. A murder. He watched. He remembers. First run. Too clean. Too easy. Breach the firewall. Snag the memory engram. Exfil. But wake up. Same greasy noodles. Same flickering neon sign. Same dame outside my door looking for her cat. Glitch, I'm back at 0. Second run, change the demon loadout, different access point. Arasaka security tighter this time. Ice thicker, almost flatlined by a black ice program. Grab the engram, exfil, wake up, noodles, neon, cat. Still in the loop. Kernel panic setting in, third time. This time I dive deeper into the Zen Garden's network architecture, find hidden directories, encrypted files. The garden itself is a massive sensory deprivation program, a digital cage for guilty memories. Arasaka predicted this. My presence, my hack, a zero-day exploit designed to trap intruders. The memory engram, bait. I'm not deleting a memory, I'm becoming part of it. The loop tightens. Fourth iteration, forget the engram, focus on the network core. Find the loop's origin. The exec isn't just hiding a memory, he's powering something, a temporal anomaly, a closed system of guilt and regret. Fifth, I see patterns now. The placement of the holographic koi, the angles of the concrete, each is a node in a complex algorithm, a ritual, a digital sacrament to bury the truth deeper. Sixth, I rewrite the demons, turn Arasaka's ice against itself, a digital self-immolation. The Zen Garden glitches, holograms flicker, reality phrase. I push through the firewall, raw code burning my synapses. Seventh, the memory engram is corrupted, fragmented images, a child's face, a blood-soaked katana. Arasaka, always Arasaka. The exec is more victim than villain, a puppet dancing to a corporate tune. Eighth, I confront the exec. Not in meat space, in the net, within the loop itself. He's a ghost in his own machine, a prisoner of his own making. Begs me to end it, all of it. Ninth, the only way to break the loop is to overwrite the core memory. Not delete it, rewrite it. Inject a false narrative, a new beginning, a chance for redemption, a lie to set him free. 10th, the rewrite is unstable, the temporal fabric tears. The Zen Garden collapses, concrete crumbles, holograms shatter, the loop fractures, but the exec, he fades. Gone. Wake up, different noodles, different neon. No cat. The street feels different. The loop is broken, but at what cost? Did I save him, or just condemn him to a different kind of hell? The memory of the loop remains, a ghost in my own code, a reminder that some wounds never heal. Some crimes never fade. Some glitches, they just rewrite reality. But now, Arasaka knows. They are always watching. I can feel the ice hardening around my synapses. Meat space might be slow, but it's the only place I have left. Delta. Need to delta now. Cracked concrete, always wet, felt it in my bones. Not from the rain, from the dam. Stands over the city, holding back a lot of water, holding back a lot of pain too. Needed to collect, wasn't my debt, but I collect for the clan. This gonk, a fixer, owed us eddies, promised chrome, delivered scrap, had to make him understand. Found him in Watson, near the docks. Place smelled like dead fish and cheap booze. Typical fixer hangout, except something felt off. Too clean. Too perfect. Walked into the bar, iron at my side. Saw him at a booth, slicked back hair, chrome teeth. Looked like he was expecting me. Smiled like he knew a joke I didn't. Didn't waste time. Told him the clan wanted their eddies. Or their chrome. His smile didn't fade, just laughed. A wet, gurgling sound. Said, "You're already paid, Choom." Then the world glitched. Just for a second. Like a bad signal. The bar flickered, the people blurred. Thought I was losing it. Too much synth booze, maybe. He pointed to a holographic ad, a preem brain dance. Sponsored by Neurodream, it said. Escape reality forever. That's when it hit me. The whole block, fake. Every person, every building, every neon sign, all a projection. Paid for by ads. We were inside someone's dream, or nightmare, depending on how you look at it. The fixer,
He was part of the program, a character. Me? I was a glitch, an unexpected variable. He was supposed to stall, distract, keep the dreamer hooked. Pulled my iron. Didn't matter if it was real or not, it felt real. And I was pissed, started blasting. The fake people screamed, the world flickered worse. The fixer, his face melted, became a jumbled mess of pixels, then he flatlined, gone, like a deleted file, but the hallucination didn't stop. It just changed. Now the ads were louder, more aggressive, telling me to buy things I didn't need, showing me lives I couldn't have, trying to keep me trapped. The dam felt closer, had to delta, get out of this fake world.
Before I lost myself completely, before the ads consumed me, before the dam finally broke, found a back door, a glitch in the code, a dark alley where the ads didn't reach, sprinted, didn't look back, didn't know if I was back in the real world. Maybe Night City is just another hallucination, sponsored by someone bigger, someone we can't even see. Maybe we're all just living in an ad. And the price? Our minds. Rain, always rain, and the neon bleeding into the floodwater, making everything look like a damn preem advert for a funeral. Should have known this op was bad news from the jump. Mech suit, a Guardian Machiavi, chrome-plated, missile pods, the works. Worth enough eddies to get me and the crew out of Night City for good. That was the plan anyway. Got past the perimeter, bypassed the cams, no sweat. Knew this place like the back of my hand. Used to run scraps out of here when I was a grom. Easy money. Found the Guardian, sitting pretty in its docking bay. Data plug right there, waiting to be jacked in. This was it. The big score, my ticket to Delta, plugged in my deck, ran the sequence. Override code required. No problem, had it memorized. Used it 100 times on Sims. Except, it was gone. Brain fart, glitch. Whatever the hell you want to call it. The code was a blank spot in my head. Like someone scrubbed it clean. And the alarms were wailing. Corp security swarming the place. Heavy iron. Should have known Arasaka wouldn't leave a Guardian unguarded. Should have seen it coming. But the code downed 2 guards with a flashbang. Legged it out of the bay. Rain's getting worse. Makes the chrome slick. Easy to slip. Crack your skull on the concrete. Got a message from Rita, my netrunner. She said she's trying to pull the code from the net. But the ice is thick. Arasaka's got this place locked down tight. Saw a patrol coming. Ducked behind a stack of crates. Hearts pounding like a drum solo. Gotta get out of here. Gotta remember that damn code. Thinking back. Trying to remember where I first saw the code. Some dive bar in Watson? A brain dance clip? It's all a blur. The glitch is getting worse. Heard footsteps. They're close. Too close. Time to get Nova. No choice. Grab my iron. Ready to flatline some Arasaka gonks. Hope Rita gets that code. Opened fire. Muzzle flash lighting up the rain. The smell of gunpowder and ozone filled the air. They went down hard. But more were coming. Always more. Rita sent the code. But it was too late. Surrounded. Nowhere to run. Should have remembered it myself. Should have trusted my own damn chrome. Guess this is it. The end of the line. Night City taking another one. Just another glitch in the system. But maybe, just maybe, Rita can use that code for something preem. Waste of time, always is. Down in the flooded zone, water stinking worse than a gutter rat's jock. Subway stations looking like a biohazard zone, and corpos want me to negotiate. Some gonk took a exec hostage, said they got something to trade. Nova was the word, some new designer drug, supposed to cure everything. Miracle in a syringe, they called it. Corpse pushing it hard, figured it was just another scam. Meet the fixer, greasy looking chum with more chrome than teeth, told me the deal. The hostage for the Nova Seemed straight enough for Night City. Didn't feel right though. Too clean. Made my way down into the depths, water up to my knees, smell of rust and decay thick in the air. Found the hostage takers. Bunch of desperate gangers, looking strung out and twitchy. Armed to the teeth, naturally. The exec was tied to a rusted rail, looking pale and scared. But not as scared as he should be. That's when the glitch in the matrix started showing. Something was off with this whole setup. Traded the Nova. Small vial, glowing an unnatural blue. They shot it up, one of the gangers. Said he had the rattles. Looked like he was already dying before the juice hit him. Exec walked free. No fuss, no fight. Too easy, should have known better. As soon as I turned to Delta, the ganger who took the Nova started coughing up blood. Black blood. Watched him flatline right there. The other gangers started panicking. Realized then. The Nova wasn't a cure. It was a kill switch, targeted. Designed for the weak, the sick, the poor. The exec knew. Smirk on his face as he walked away. Part of the plan. Cleaning up the city. One dose at a time. Corpse ain't saving nobody. Just making room for themselves. Pulled my iron. Blew the exec away before he could reach the surface. Didn't change nothing. The virus was already out there, spreading like wildfire in the slums, left the gangers to die. No point in sticking around. Night City always finds a new way to screw you over. This time, they just got a little more creative with the chrome. Heard later, the Nova was a nanovirus, tailored to specific DNA markers. Specifically, the DNA of the poor, genius and wicked all at once. Night City special. The streets are quieter now. Fewer faces, fewer mouths to feed. The course got what they wanted. A cleaner city, paid for in blood and lies, and no one will ever know the truth. Another job done. Another piece of my soul chipped away. Just another day in Night City. Another reason to keep my iron close and trust no one. Not even myself. Guess the joke's on all of us. In Night City, even a miracle comes with a kill code. Next time you see that Nova ad tune, remember who it's really for. It ain't you.
Rain lashed the capsule hotel. Flickering neon signs outside bled through the grimy window. Another night, another downpour of acid rain and despair. Got a biomonitor flatlining on base 6. Lucky me. This safe house intel was good stuff. Preem even said a storm was coming, worse than usual. Not just rain, something that would fry every chip and organic brain in the city. Needed to get out. Fast. Capsule hotels. Always the same. Cramped, reeking of cheap synth noodles and desperation. Clients are the same too. Broken, patched up, barely clinging to life. Like the circuits I fix. Just meat and chrome. Found a dead gonk twitching in the hallway. Chrome ripped out. Standard Night City hospitality. Didn't even bother checking for eddies. Never enough to be worth the risk. Safe house coordinates pinged. North Side Industrial Zone. Place was a dump, even by my standards. Abandoned factory, supposedly run by some anti-corpo group. Seemed legit on the net. The storm hit as I rolled up to the factory. EMP, fried everything. Vehicles, implants, everything went dark. Except the factory itself, still powered up. Too preem to be true. Inside, it was cleaner than my operating room. Too clean. Guys in matching gear, all chrome and serious. Not the scrappy rebels I expected. Something was off. Reeked of clean air and lies. "Welcome, Doctor," the chrome-plated leader said. "We've been expecting you." He smiled. A corporate smile. Knew this was a setup. A fix. Showed me the operation. High-tech control room. Monitoring the riots. Amplifying the chaos. Orchestrating the whole damn rebellion. Turns out it's owned by Arasaka. Full op, chrome and all. "You see, Doctor," the leader explained. "Fear is a powerful tool. Control the fear, control the people, and make a killing in the security market, of course." Slick bastard. They needed someone like me. Someone who knows the streets, someone who can patch up their useful idiots. But I ain't no corpo puppet.
Not after all I've seen. Poured out my scalpel, the only tool I trust. A good old organic solution to a chrome-plated problem. First, the leader, then the control room. Time to cut the strings. The fight was short, brutal. Chrome against meat. Meat lost some chunks. Chrome got short-circuited. Factories burning. Got a Delta out of here fast. Place gonna be a supernova soon. Back in the rain. EMP still frying everything. Guess I'm walking. At least the rain washes away the blood. Night City always finds a way to make you pay. One way or another. Don't know if I stopped the storm or just made it worse. Either way, someone's gonna bleed. Always does. That's just the price of chrome and organics around here. Time to find another safe house.